Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here from DocSports.com, and welcome to the report for Monday, August 6th, 2018, Free Pick in Baseball. Coming up in just a moment, if you've yet to become a member at DocSports.com, it's easy to do. You click on the link below this video, get yourself set up for a free $60 account on Monday. I'm sure you'll be glad you did. We've got our college football and NFL packages discounted and available right now over at DocSports.com for the upcoming season. And these picks that we've released online over the last few years, 101 and 67, 60% run in college football, over 58% winners with the last 300 plus NFL plays released online. NFL preseason package also available right now at DocSports.com. We didn't play the Hall of Fame game, but we will be in action this week. There's a slew of games kicking things off on this Thursday. Also wanted to mention, appreciate those who came over to DocSports.com over this past weekend. We swept the weekend with both free plays here, premium plays at DocSports.com. We are now 6-0. With premium plays in the month of August with our over at DocSports.com, and we produced over $3,000 in profits in just 5 days at DocSports.com with premium plays. Yesterday we had one play and we cashed in a big 7-star main event win in Major League Baseball. So it's been red hot, and we hope to continue that red hot streak. Come on over to DocSports.com, check out those packages. Not so sure I'm going to have a play on Monday. As of now, we won't. If I do, it'll be posted on Monday morning after 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. It is a shorter than usual card, about 9 games. And you look at the card, and you're seeing at least 6 out of the 9 that have lines on them thus far are $1.50 or higher. And when the next game, the final game, is lined in the morning, probably going to be 7 out of 10 games that will be lined $1.50 or higher. And we just don't play a lot of those kind of favorites. Don't like the dogs a whole lot of those games we looked at on Monday. So there's one that we got kind of earmarked. We're going to check it again in the morning. And again, be sure to check and see if that'll be available on Monday after 11:30 a.m. Eastern. We may just decide to pass the card and check out and come back on Tuesday. But a red-hot undefeated run, 6-0 in August, up about $3,000 if you've been playing our units that we've suggested over at DocSports.com with premium plays. Again, the free pick in just a minute. Also wanted to mention some of the radio stuff we've got planned out. You know about the podcast that we're going to have at DocSports.com. Most of the guys are going to have some sort of podcast. I'm going to have one on Tuesday nights, a rapid-fire SEC Big Ten NFL podcast with Indian Cowboy. And then on Wednesday nights, it's going to be me, Tony George, Alan Harris. We're going to fire out a big Wednesday night midweek podcast, and we're going to cover it all, have some special guests on by phone each and every Wednesday. I can't wait. The Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, going to be a blast at DocSports.com with those podcasts. And if you didn't catch the video yesterday, we'll announce it here again. We signed on for yet another year of being the featured handicapper on ESPN's Pro Football Countdown on Sunday mornings. It's national. It's heard in over 300 cities. And we've done this, I think this will be our 4th or 5th season now with host Kevin Winter. And we come on for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes every single Sunday before the games kick off. Talk about the games from a betting perspective. So we're very happy that we'll be kicking off our next season on Sunday, September 9th at ESPN. All right, again, swept the weekend, including yesterday, and we won the, included yesterday, I should say, free play. That was the under between Arizona and San Francisco. We'll get to our free pick in a moment. Early Monday movers in Major League Baseball. Seattle and LeBlanc get a little bit of movement over Texas and Perez. Mariners right now laying about $1.25 in that game. It's a pair of lefties on the mound of this one, and both teams better be careful. Both pitchers better be careful, because both of these teams do just hit the heck out of the baseball against lefties in tonight's situation. Texas over 5 runs per game. The Mariners about 6 runs per game in this particular spot. So you got a couple of pitchers on LeBlanc and Perez that better be on their games. I'll tell you this much. LeBlanc's last 5 starts have been shaky. His road numbers are not too hot. And Perez has horrible, and I mean horrible, overall home numbers on the 2018 season. I kind of lean towards Seattle in this one. I understand why there's movement on them. Almost had a play on the over, but 10.5 over, juice on the over, even an 11 now out there. A little bit too steep for me in this particular game, but an early mover on Seattle has pushed that up about about 10 cents or so offshore as we head into Monday morning. All right, again, don't forget the premium plays in both college football and the NFL. The packages for the upcoming season available with discounts right now only at DocSports.com. Don't forget that NFL preseason package, and be sure to check back 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific over at DocSports.com for a potential Monday baseball play. Free play on this report for Monday. The Rockies laying about $1.40. They're back home. They're hosting the Pittsburgh Pirates. Kyle Freeland, a lefty, he's on the mound. Incredible Coors Field numbers for this southpaw. And speaking of southpaws, by the way, Pittsburgh's an absolute mess this year on the road against left-handed starting pitchers. They will have Joe Musgrove on the mound with the Pirates, and he has put up nice road numbers. But Colorado averages, over 6 runs per game at home in night action against right-handers. And then you factor in that Pittsburgh's only won 6 of the last 28 road games against lefties. And I got a free pick here on Colorado. Going to lay the $1.40. Colorado, by the way, was our 7-star main event yesterday. They got the win on the road over Milwaukee. They went into the bottom of the ninth up 4-1. If you didn't see what happened, check out the catcher for the Rockies and the fumbling and the bumbling that he did that allowed Milwaukee to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth, but we got the win in extras with Colorado. They are our free play on Monday, the Rockies, and that'll be, again, that pitching matchup with Freeland on the mound going against Joe Musgrove. All right, if you like what you see, be sure to click on the link click on the thumbs up key below this video, and also be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. We appreciate those who have done so thus far. We will be back on Tuesday, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific time. We'll have our next report available at that time. Let's put Monday in the win column. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com.